price has anything to do with the belief in the blockchain. Okay. It simply has to do with the belief in cryptocurrencies.
Oh yeah, get that money pronto.
It's your boy Crypto Blood. Yeah. What's going on, people? It's Thursday, January 25th. Shout out to my man Lussy for making this track for me. He sent me this a few weeks ago. I'm just getting around to it. This is what he says here. He's dropped the link. I'll drop the link in the video as well, so you guys will have it. But he said, I made this song for your page, brother. Love what you do. And yo, this joint right here is hot. It sounds like some weekend type of vibe. The Weekend. I like it though. I'm gonna drop a link to it so you guys can vibe out to it. And he's got Barack Obama in the intro, talking about cryptos and how it's a Swiss bank account in your pocket. That's one thing he did understand correctly, Barack Obama, that cryptocurrencies is a game changer and you can't stop it, people. It's a crypto gang. All right, people, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at the market cap first before we take a look at the chart. And right now we are at $547 billion. Bitcoin dominance is at 34.4%. A lot of my alts are up today. Bitcoin is kind of, as we'll look, it's still technically trading. So it's trading based off of some technical elements or levels. So let's take a look at that really quickly. So it says, as you can see here, this is my chart I update on a regular basis, and yeah, we bounce right off of. I'm just gonna circle it really quickly. We bounce right off the trend line that I drew, that started right here, and we're kind of bounced off that. We're heading back down a little bit. Again, I'm not too sure. You know, people are conspiring or saying that Bitcoin tomorrow, you know, as you guys, some of you may know, the CME futures expire tomorrow. And my theory is it has little correlation or impact on the price of Bitcoin as of today. Not saying in the future it may, but I don't, the way it's structured, I'm not seeing a manipulation being done by the CME futures. It's just more of a side bet for Wall Street guys to play with their fiat money at best. So we'll see. Tomorrow's the options expiration, and if we don't see any deviation as far as percentage deviations outside the norm, I'm going to call that a no-go for a CME, manipulation, if you want to call it, or CME futures having a direct influence on the price of Bitcoin spot. And I did a video the other day talking about that. So if you want to kind of hear my explanation and a detailed rundown on how the CME futures actually work, make sure I'll try to link that as well in the description of this video. So let's get into this article, people. And again, thanks Lussy for the track. This article today, really, I think it's a very important, not maybe milestone, but move by the Ethereum Foundation or Vitalik. I'm not sure if one influenced the other, but it says here, Vitalik Buterin releases revolutionary new DAICO model for ICOs. So we're going to get into what this means and really what implications this has possibly going forward for ICOs. And this guy he looks weird as hell. I'm sorry. He really does. But he's a smart guy, man. Definitely a smart guy. So it says here, Buterin, the creator of the Ethereum network, recently proposed a new method for decentralized fundraising called the DAICO, incorporating elements of decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. The new model is designed to minimize the complexity and risk associated with ICOs. So here's a little diagram, I should say, not diaphragm, that's in your stomach or above your stomach. A diagram of how the DAO or the DAICO model would look. So it says here, improving the ICO model. So it says Buterin's proposed model could greatly improve the traditional structure of an ICO and eliminate the risk of resources being used in an inappropriate manner by ICO creators for personal gain. The DAO in DAICOs refers to the decentralized autonomous organization that is governed by a smart contract. So it says here, by leveraging the beneficial aspects of a DAO model, Buterin argues that the cost of using Ethereum could be greatly reduced, while at the same time placing a stronger emphasis on development or developer results. So it says here, game theoretic security approach. In his post, Buterin admits that votes of any kind are susceptible to manipulation to some degree, but argues that merging the structures of an ICO and a DAO could dramatically reduce the threat of manipulation. Should a 51% attack increase the tap of a DAICO, the developers behind the project would be able to simply lower the tap again, referencing developers who are spending funds on Lambos instead of real work. That's true. Buterin's new model follows recent Twitter posts in which the Ethereum creator vented his frustration with the current state of the cryptocurrency ecosystem, stating that he will leave if immaturity and mania continue to plague the Ethereum community. So what do you guys think about that? I for sure think there needs to be some new model, some new standard that companies issuing ICOs need to follow. Simply put, because my experience in startups, being on my second startup now, and just seeing the space, I kind of, being in the startup space, the more money a startup has out the gate, let's say they raise a ton of money, the less they're eager to actually develop and roll out things. Money does help for sure. Underfunded projects aren't good. They fail as well. But projects that are funded specifically and at the right amount for what is needed, those projects, those companies tend to succeed at a higher rate than those who are, of course, underfunded and those who are overfunded. It's been statistically shown that. So the failure rate for projects in those two scenarios are higher than those projects that have just enough, just the amount they need for the runway to complete their project. So I want to know what you guys think about this new DAICO. I think it's a great idea. I think it will bring and tame some of this mania and rush to raise funds via ICO method. And I would love to hear what you guys have to think about that, or have to say about that, in the description or comment section of this video below. If you guys like this video, you like the information that I bring, please click that thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that today. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Crypto gang. I'm out. Holla.
I don't think that the Bitcoin rise has anything to do with the belief in the blockchain.
Okay.
It's in